Clap it up, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beer. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome back to another episode of my podcast, The Debate Table. Now, for those that are new to this is a podcast that I set up as a playlist on my channel, B.D.B.G.P, Big Daddy Beer Gaming Promotions, where we talk about an array of different topics that gives you and everyone that comes in the opportunity to cast your vote, let your voice be heard, and pull up a chair as we discuss all these different topics. But what we're doing now is a new segment that I put together called Battle of the Beats. And what this is an all-in-one showcase that allows different musical producers from all around the world to showcase their musical talent while competing and facing off in one-on-one style battles. It's really dope. I want to thank everybody for coming through, showing the continuous love and support. We are now on episode 5. If you guys haven't got a chance to catch up with some of the other episodes, you can definitely do so. Just go right into the playlist on my channel, B.D.B.G.P. Look up Battle of the Beats right under the Debate Table podcast. Scroll all the way down, and you'll be able to get caught up with all the episodes, as well as the Battle of the Beats trilogy that we did a while back. So again, big shout out to everybody that's been on the platform so far. Big shout out to all the judges that have been coming through, showing love and support. And we getting ready to do this thing. So another great episode for you guys coming up. We have 2 legendary producers who have been on this B.O.B. platform ever since I first started it. K.S. Trappington, a good friend of mine who I've known for a long time, and my cousin, Phantom, better known as Brandon. 2 dope guys. I can't wait for them to get started and get this thing going. Again, I see everybody coming in. How you feeling? How you living? So again, before we get this thing started too, I do have merch available. TDT merch. If anybody is interested, I have different types of shirts, hats, accessories, all sizes, all colors. Just hit me up. Let me know what you guys want, and I can definitely hook it up for y'all. So that's what we have going on. But yeah, we're going to get it popping soon. But I want to bring up my judges who are all backstage right now waiting. Let me bring them up. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all feeling? How y'all living? What's going on with y'all? Appreciate y'all coming through.
No problem.
All right, so just down the line, one by one, everyone just take a moment, let everybody know about yourself, who you are, what you do, what you got going on.
Basically, I do shout outs for different channels, interviews, reviews. I have a little bit of everything on my channel. It's just too much to talk about, so I'll just let the next person talk.
No problem. I'll make it short and sweet. Hello, everyone. I am Brown Girl Bella, also known as Shannon. I do luxury makeup reviews as well as skincare reviews. I talk about what's trending in beauty and give you all the scoop on what's new, now, and next. So come on over to Brown Girl Bella and let's get Bellafied.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to all my judges, also to my lady, she's also here. She's just having some technical difficulties right now, but she'll be back up on the panel. But you guys know her. You've seen her on several of my episodes, and she'll actually be a co-host for my next episode, which will be 6. My lady, my baby, Life's Magical Journey. Hopefully she'll make her way back up once she gets everything figured out. But we're going to get this thing definitely going. So the way this works for all the judges in here and everybody, we have 2 producers, K.S. Trappington and Phantom. Both of them are going to take turns going through both of their sets. They have 6 selections for each set. So we're going to go through both of their sets. In between the sets, you guys will have the opportunity to give your little critique, judge, give some feedback on what you guys think about the music, what you like, what you dislike. You know, kind of like how they do with shows like American Idol or America's Got Talent. Very, very simple. And then right at the end of it, that's where we have the toughest part of it, which is the debate to decide on who is going to take the crown, you know, again. So as you guys can see, I have it pinned here. Feel free to cast your vote on which producer you think will win by typing in any of the hashtags. KST for KS Trappington, or PHNTM for Phantom. Or if you feel like it's going to be a draw, if you feel like that in your heart of hearts, you can definitely put as a draw. So that's for everybody that's in the live chat. So yeah, judges, kick back. If you guys want to take the vote, you can definitely do so. And we're just going to have a good time with this. So I see everybody coming in. What's going on with everybody? How you feeling? How you living? This is a new setup, so I'm sorry if I can't necessarily get the opportunity to highlight everything, but I do see everybody coming through and showing that love and support. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it popping. So we're gonna kick things off with my brother from another, KS Trappington. So here is his selection right here at the bottom. This banner throwing in. So we have, going in order: Good Evening, Heat of the Night, In My Thoughts, Platinum, Wanting More, and All Right. So let's kick things off with his first track. This is Good Evening. Let's go.
Class is now in session.
All right, that was track number one. We're gonna dive into the next one. Again, that was Good Evening. For those coming in, we're diving into track two now. This is Heat of the Night. Let's go.
Class is now in session.
right. That was number 2, Heat of the Night. Also got to welcome in another judge, Mr. Point Blank Travel himself, Rod the Entertainer. How you feeling? How you living, my guy? Welcome.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? How everybody on the panel doing? Sorry about being late, man. I got a emergency phone call. They had that tornado in Arkansas yesterday, and I may have to take a flight tonight or tomorrow. So sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to keep it going. Again, that was Heat of the Night. Next track is In My Thoughts. Let's go.
Classic. Class is now in session.
Had to get the blood pumping on that one, you know. Let everybody like get up out their seats, get that groove going. All right. So again, that was In My Thoughts. Next track we have Platinum. Let's keep it going.
Classic. Class is now in session.
Got to keep the grooves going. Got to keep it going. All right. That was Platinum. Next up, we have Wanting More. Let's go ahead and get it. All right. That was Wanting More. So now we're on the last and final track. This is All Right, also known as Want You. Let's go.
Classic. Class is now in session.
All right, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was All Right, Want You, the last track for KS Trappington. Show him some love, everybody. Wait. One more time. Louder. That was pretty. All right. So there you have it. That's his set right there. So I'm going to let my judges go ahead and give their critique on what they thought. Again, whoever wants to go first can definitely do so. Oh, and before I forget too, Rod, if you want to let everybody know about yourself real quick before you give your critique, since you kind of got in here a little bit late, which is all good. But yeah, let them know who you are, what you do, and where you're from. So yeah, judges, take it away.
Well, I'm Rod. No, man, I'm kind of discombobulated right now, man. I got a lot going on, but
It's all good, man.
With family issues. But hey, thank y'all for being at Battle of the Beast. I want to thank Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions, B.D.B.G.P, for having me here. Glad to be on here with the other panel members. The Queen, Brown Girl Bella. You knew. How you doing?
Hi.
So I'm a simple dude, man. I got a couple YouTube channels. I range anywhere from credit, personal finance, personal credit, how to travel for free, podcasts. That's it in a nutshell. I don't want to wear out since I'm late, I don't want to wear out the show with that. I did miss the first track. I caught the second track waiting to come in, but just happy to be here, man. Happy to be here, and I appreciate you for having me, B.D.B.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. No problem. All right, so who wants to kick it off first as far as the judging?
Okay.
It's not fair that I do it because I missed the first song. So
Okay, so with Good Evening, I got a horror movie sound. Like it's going to be a great first for a horror movie for sure. And the transition was great. I love the transition. And that's about it on that one. I really like that one. I really did like that one.
Okay. All right. B.G.B.
Hey, y'all. So I would say both rounds started off a little slow, a little methodical. Both beats were very melodic, but I'm going to give a slight edge to producer number 2. I just felt that second beat had that level that I'm looking for, just slightly elevated for a first round. So I'm going to give it to producer number 2.
Okay.
Hey, Beard, make sure I ain't messing this up. This was one person, or this was two different people?
So this is the first person right now. This is
KST, right?
KS Trappington. Okay.
Well, I didn't hear the first song, but the second song, it was pretty cool. I was kind of, I thought it was your prelude song. That third song, when I came in, it gave me a Miami, a San Diego, a New York, LA vibe, being in the club, being downtown. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even put lyrics to that track. I would just let that track roll, kind of get people in that party mode. Like once you transition from that maybe 10:55, 11 o'clock hour, now you're starting to get the party hype. Because I know in most cities, they close the club at 2, at least in Cali. Platinum, I thought I was listening to about 3 different songs. I got lost on Platinum. I got lost. Wanting More, I was really feeling that one. That was like something I could ride to, something I could draft content to. I could hear some lyrics coming in with that one. And number 6, All Right. It just gave me that vibe like I was on a mission. Like whoever was going to put some lyrics to that song, they were on a mission. They was either about to get paid or take somebody out. Whatever they was about to do, they was about to do something. Mm-hmm. But out of all of them, I would say, I'd have to go with number 5, Wanting More.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I messed up. I didn't do the rest of them. I thought we were going to do one at a time. I thought it was one at a time.
For like the different rounds. So that's how I did it.
Hey, did I do it wrong, BD?
No. I think I did. My boo-boo. It was my
It's just
fault.
your overall critique, like what you
Okay.
thought about the whole.
That's what I thought, because I watched this before. I'm like, I thought you're supposed to do. Oh, okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's my
So
fault on
yeah,
that
and
one.
I broke them out into rounds too. But go ahead, you knew.
Okay, so Heat of the Night, I got a horror movie, but it's like a slash, somewhat of a thriller. Okay, and that one was like great transition, and the tone. I like that tone, that little tinging, toning. It's just the tone. It was just the what they call it, the equalizers and all that was like on point. I loved it. And then in my thoughts, nightclub. I was like, let's go. Let's go. I don't even club, but let's go. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's going to be my favorite right now. That's my favorite. Platinum, sci-fi beat. Like black, black men, black and men in black and all that type of movie. That's what it sounded like to me. Sci-fi. Smooth transition. Wanting more. That beat had, it's like smooth, and it was like It. You know the movie It?
Yeah.
It could have been for that movie It. And then All Right, Thriller, it keeps me snapping. Like I kept snapping. I could hear the snap constantly. Snap.
Yes.
Snap.
I was doing it too. I was
Snap. Yeah. So that was a great, and then the transition was also great on that one also. That's
Absolutely.
what I would definitely pick the one where I'd go to a club, even though I don't club. It just made me want to go to a club that I don't club.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Like in the second wave of beats, the pace was really elevated. You can feel like they put their time into it and they stepped it up a notch. The first beat took me to the clubs, and then the second beat took me to school, with the whistle, and then a little bit of like the band kind of sound. And I just like being in the club better. In terms of like which I like better. Like one was taking me to the club, the other was taking me to school, and I like being in the club, baby. I wanted to push it through. Yes. And then the third round, I really thought that, they both stepped it up to the level that it needed to be stepped up to. And I really enjoyed each one of those sounds, each one of those beats. But when that second producer hit those snaps, baby, I was snapping along. I loved it, and I was sold. So for me, producer number 2 took it away from me.
So Bella, that's actually still the first producer. That's
what I'm getting confused on. I'm like, Bella keeps saying producer number 2, and I'm like,
holy Lord.
hey, Beard. I'm like,
Yeah.
Bella keeps saying producer number 2. I'm like, did I miss something? Was it 2 different people?
Well, I thought it was 2 different people that we're battling here.
Yeah,
But you got to hear the second one in the next 6 songs.
Yeah, the next producer is
okay. So I love the third beat was my favorite. My absolute favorite.
Yeah.
That to me just clean took me out. The snaps had me in, the beats had me in. I was all in with that beat.
Okay.
So that's that party song, the song where you're in the club.
And I like the party.
You go always teach me the way I say party. I just, you know what? Hey, Beard, being in Diego, being in Cali, I heard that a lot, but when I used to hear it and was really in the clubs, I would hear the E40s, the NWAs, the Snoops, the Dre's, which is much more of a slower tempo. So it was a great song. And hey, KST, you put that song, like I said, any metropolitan city, Miami, Diego, LA, New York, wherever, Chicago, you're going to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You're going to make some money.
Definitely.
Yeah. So,
right, Bella's word. I was totally confused.
Now Bella got me back on track. I'm like, hold up, man. Was it 2? That's why it's a 2.
I'm late to school and I'm all tardy and messed up.
Don't feel bad. I thought things changed.
I love
I thought things had
changed. Your favorite couple said you
wait,
love the party,
no. It's still the same format. Like I had one producer go first with his 6, and then I had the next producer go. Because this is not your average beat battle where most people think it's going to be
back and forth. Yeah.
Now we are talking about doing that after these last batch of episodes are done. Once this series pretty much starts to kind of wind down, we're going to expand out and do more. And then once we do, then we're going to start having beat for beat. But right now, this is just to kind of get the guys out there, get their name buzzing, let people know, and hear the eclectic vibe. Because most people think that this is one of those type of battles where it's just pertaining to one certain genre. Like, no, we're hitting all genres. So you're going to hear all different types of music. You'll hear the highs, the lows, the up-tempo, the club. You're going to hear a little bit of everything. So,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
and I love hearing a little bit of everything. I love the vibe. And I love how with each beat, like, it was just elevated. Like, it was so refreshing to see that. So that's what I look for when I look for producers for my beats, for my channel. I look for that elevation, that level, that step up. So
now, a quick question,
I like
Beard.
it. Fellas, bro, I see you out there sweating the ish too. Yes.
Quick question, Beard. Are these beats that are already on the street? Are these up and coming artists, or like if I reach out to KST and I want one of these beats for one of my channels, is that available? Or
yeah, absolutely.
Or I mean, like if I want to purchase the whole joint.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the other thing too. Outside of this being a battle, this is also a showcase for all the producers that are coming through, because I'm meeting different people locally, internationally. So all you gotta do is get connected with them. All of their links and everything will be in the description. And both guys are in the live chat. So if you want to connect with them and let them know, definitely. That's exactly what this is for.
Oh, they in here?
Yeah,
they in here. Well, let me lie to this. I like all your songs, KST. I like all of them.
Yes.
So there you guys.
I love you too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody get connected. This is not just for me or the producers. This is for everybody to come together and show off their talent. Of course, it's the producers because the music and whatnot. But yeah, if you want to get connected with any of these guys on any episode that you're watching throughout the series, definitely do so. Reach out to them. If you can't get in touch with them, get in touch with me. I'll reach out to them for you. And definitely, add their music to whatever you guys are doing, whether it's your albums, if it's stuff for your YouTube channels, anything you got. Because these guys are dope, as you can see. The team got heat. And it's just...
Last question before we go to number 2. Is this copyrighted music? Or we need to get permission out of courtesy to reach out before we even put it on a video or a live stream. But...
yeah, all their music is good to go and stuff. They have their taglines. They have, like, their copyrights. So, yeah, definitely get in touch with them. Again, if you go into the description of this stream, I have all their links available. So, you can hit them up on Instagram. You can hit them up on their channels. Definitely get connected with them. And, always reach out to me if you're unable to get in touch with them and stuff. I could reach out to them as well for y'all. Definitely. I'm just a talent scout. I'm just bringing everybody together.
I love it. I love it.
I have something to say real quick. Since they did that 10% with YouTube, you guys got to be careful. Even with E-Money, they're all copywriting it because for the fact that they're going to be making money if you use the ones that are on the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I've been getting copywritten for things that I never got copywritten for. And now I have to remove it and change the beats on some of my videos.
Oh, wow.
Just to let you guys know. Yeah, just be careful.
Oh, thank you.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you for that heads up. Definitely.
No problem.
So KS said that they're not copyrighted yet. But I mean, again, you guys can talk to them and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna treat it like they are. I'm not gonna just throw somebody's tracks on my stuff.
Right.
That's disrespectful. So I would still reach out to them.
Right.
I'm just curious though.
Because like even with E-Money, when I was using his tracks, he actually gave me permission, written permission and everything. And I was doing like little concerts type of thing, videos. So those are fine. But for some reason, the ones that I've been adding recently have been getting copyrights. Just recently, since they did that 10% thing. You should think they slick. I'm just going to let y'all know that.
Yeah.
Hey, you knew they don't think they slick. They are slick. Let's clear that up.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. But
yeah, they do.
Too many bad things about them because I'm on here as well as everybody else. So YouTube, we're sorry.
So Phantom Studios say he take custom orders. Cool. Because I'm about to add some beats here in a minute. So
Phantom, he's also an artist as well, designer and stuff. His website is there. Again, KS, if you're still here, you can drop your links as well. all these beats that I actually just played for his set are part of his EP that just came out. It's called Promise I'm Okay, Volume 1. He has Volume 2 coming out, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, definitely all their links are available, so get in touch with them. And they'll be dropping their links all throughout the rest of this stream as well. So, yeah, I'm going to give my take real quick, and then we're going to get into the Phantom set.
Okay.
With KS. So for those who know, he's also a DJ as well outside of a music producer. So that's where you can kind of definitely hear the vibe in a lot of those songs, like In My Thoughts and Wanting More and All Right, Want You. One thing I've always loved about KS's sound is you never know where it's going to go. Like, I love that. Like, he knows how to change course very well. So there's a point where I'm listening to a song and I think it's going to sound this way, but then it sounds completely different from what I expected. So I'm like, man, like, for example, the Good Evening and Heat of the Night. Good Evening, I didn't know where that was going to go. Like, I'm like, okay, it's probably going to be, that traditional boom bap, which you definitely heard, but then it just kind of like changed course right after that. And it's so dope how he did that with the transitions and stuff. Very eerie and ominous, but it just kept you bobbing. With Heat of the Night, that was definitely one that I was like, that threw me for a loop because I thought it was going to be more of a boom bap, but then it just has that, and it's that little bounce with the tempo. I'm like, oh, okay, like I can see what you did there. So I love that he's able to do those transitions and blend them so well and really have you like second guessing to where you don't know like how the beat is going to sound. And it's just so dope how he does that. Like, he's definitely a perfectionist with that. And he's only going to get better. Like, everything I've heard since he started Battle of the Beats, I did the trilogy, it's just amazing. He had this one track, real quick, it was called Grande Chill. And he didn't want to put it out at first, but I convinced him to do so. And it was one of those ones, it was that nice R&B. If you guys get a chance, go back and watch it on episode 1 of the Battle of the Beats trilogy. But I heard it and I was like, oh, man, like, it's not that like traditional R&B. Like, he found a way to like turn it into like this crazy club vibe, and it's just like when you hear it, it's so dope. But I love that he does that. So, KS, job well done, my guy. Keep doing what you're doing with it.
Great job.
So, we're gonna get into the next producer.
Okay.
This here is my cousin, New York's finest as well.
Yeah.
Brandon Jones, aka Phantom.
You better bring it. You from New York, you better bring it.
You heard that, Phantom. Bella said you gotta bring it. You gotta bring it. All right, so we are gonna dive into his tracks. So in order, we have Night Fever, Digital. We have, I gotta fix that, but it's supposed to be 06 Skateboard P, Speed Racer, Murakami, and Climax. So we're going to get into the first one. This here is Night Fever. Let's go.
Phantom. Phantom.
All right. That was the
All
first.
right.
That was Night Fever. We're going to get into the next one, which is digital. Here we go.
Phantom.
All right. Just for you, Rod. Wu-Tang right there.
Oh.
That vibe.
Wait. That was Wu-Tang?
Listen, I already had it in my notes. I was like, I know he.
That was the Wu-Tang vibe for you right there.
Well, hold up, BDP, before we go to number 3. Man, I was finna say he better bring it after that one, because that had, I ain't gonna even say what I'm thinking, but now that you just said it had something to do with Wu-Tang, let me get my pencil and my eraser and erase what I thought about that.
There you go. All right, so that was digital. We're gonna get into the next one. This is 06 Skateboard P. Let's go.
And I see, but I can't see. Phantom. And I see, but I can't sing. Phantom, 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 phantom.
Right.
Wow. Can I just go first? Because I'm just like,
Wait, we not done yet.
if you hadn't told me it was New York, I would have got New York vibes. Straight up and down from every single beat from beginning.
Hey, BDB, hey, we're not done, man. But
We not done.
hey,
We
the
got
visual,
three more.
the visual had me feeling like I was on one of them cheap rides at the state fair, man. I'm busy. I'm over here busy, yo. I'm like, and I couldn't help but watch it. I turned my head. I went outside because I had to hear it. I'm like, man, I feel like I just got on a roller coaster. I just got on them cheap rides, you know.
That's how I look when I get up from my midday naps. I was saying that live, I'm like, oh god, I gotta go to work. No, I thought I had like
If you got another visual like that, I'm gonna close my eyes, man.
Listen,
that's how we feel. We got
from beginning to end. Bops from beginning to end. Can I just tell you?
hold on,
right.
hold on, Bella. Hold on. We got three more. We got three more.
We got three more.
Yeah, Bella, follow the rules. Bella, follow the rules.
This is why I love doing this. This is too much fun.
I'm not ready.
All right, so that was 06 Skateboard P. We're gonna get into the next one. This is Speed Racer. Let's go.
Damn, the song over already?
Yeah, and you know it's crazy.
What is that, an intro?
No, that's the beat. But like I was telling Finn, I was like, I wish that one was longer. I love that one. I love it. That bop right off the bat, it's just like hitting. Love it. He said he's going to eventually extend it though. But
Well, I hope so, Coach. You play that at the club, man, they'll be mad as hell.
Yeah. Phantom, you got some homework, all right? You got to extend that Speed Racer. Everybody's giving you that look right now.
I see why it's Speed Racer, because it's over before you know it.
That's a good one. That was good. All right, so that was Speed Racer. We're going to get into the next one. It's Murakami. Let's go.
Phantom.
I just get lost in those horns. I love it. I love it. All right, so that was Murakami.
That was a good move.
That was what, BDB?
That one is called Murakami. It's actually an anime that my cousin Phantom told me about. So I didn't even know anything about it, but now I kind of want to watch it. But it's like, you got music like that on there? Oh, man, it's definitely worth the watch. But yeah, Murakami is the name of that one. So we're going to get into the last and final one. This is Climax. Let's go.
And now I see, but I can't see. Phantom. And I wanna see you, but I can't see you. And I wanna see you, but I can't see you.
Phantom, 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 phantom.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Climax. Not to be mistaken with the song by Usher, because I know people heard that and they automatically thought that's what that was. But no, that's just a different beat right there.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. That is the whole set from Phantom. Give that man a round of applause as well. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So I'm gonna let my judges go ahead and give their critique. I'm gonna also give mine as well. And then toughest part of this debate. Y'all know what's after that. So judges, take it away. Whoever wants to go first, floor is yours.
I'll let her go first since I already went first the first time.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. So many different vibes here, so many different levels of complexity here. I'm going to start with Night Fever. Out the gate, it had my head bobbing. I love the different elements that were in here. I loved everything that was chosen for the overall beat. It seems like just when I was moving and vibing to one particular sound, he kind of switched it up. And I love that. I also loved that it kind of made me feel like I'm listening to a seasoned artist that actually has some musicality. Because it seems like the selections that were chosen for the beats had a lot of musicality to it, which I really appreciate. You want me to go through all of them or just one by one?
Whatever you want to say about the overall set. You don't have to go beat for beat, but like just your whole overview of the whole entire set.
So overall, I think that it took me different places. Each beat kind of took me to different places. So it's not like I can say overall kind of like what it had, except for the fact that it made me vibe throughout the whole set. Like there was no one beat that I would say like that beat was paramount to another beat. It was like it piled on levels that made me appreciate the artistry.
Okay.
If I had to single out one though, I would say that the climax, that last one, right now in this time in 2023, somebody needs to grab that who is an R&B singer, because that would be the beat and the sound and the song for the summer, straight up and down. It can be played right now this minute. The other one that I think could be played right now this minute, and they all could, but like the ones I can like stake my flag on, Skateboard P. Woo! I can actually hear in my mind Pharrell jumping on that beat and having a field day with it, because it larkens back to when he first came out and kind of his style, but elevated to a 2023 level. So I'm gonna let the other judges like weigh in. I may come back, but man, this was good. This was good. Thank you so much for inviting me on here. I love the beats. I love the sound. I love the craftsmanship, because it is not an easy thing to lay down beats. So much complexity goes into it. So kudos to both producers, because they really did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well said. Very well said.
Thank you.
All right. Next up.
You can go.
Man, Bella took a couple of my words, but for different songs. So for different songs, with Night Fever, and I'm gonna run through them all real quick though. Night Fever, I love the intro. It just made you feel kind of like a boss, and I don't mean a boss of a job, but just like a boss. That ting ting ting, whatever that was dope. It had a sort of a space age sound. If I was listening to that song before a live stream, I would get hyped up. It would hype me up. Number two, I don't even remember the name of it, but it had an OG groove. If I was getting ready to go into a spot, like a club or a concert or come, I would play that before I pulled up. Like it made me feel good about myself. The Skateboard, it was bland but mellow. It was just bland. To me, it was bland. Speed Racer, I love the intro of that one. It gave me that, and this is why I said Bella stole my. It gave me that Neptunes vibe, but 2023 Neptunes. You know, she said it about a different song. That number 5, the Mirror, whatever. I love the jazzy intro. The jazzy song, the jazzy vibe. It just made me think about when I used to live in California, riding up and down the coast in a convertible with the top down, just listening to the jazz, chilling, not a care in the world. Mm-hmm. And number 6, that Climax. It had the right title. All I kept hearing was Tank. When we, whatever he said after that, y'all envision that, you know.
Yeah. That's so crazy that you said that, because like that, he actually tailored that beat for like someone like Tank. So that's actually so dope that you said that.
Yeah, I mean, I just kept hearing when we, I know on the radio touch, but we all know what to say. It had a sensual vibe to it. It gave me that I want to turn somebody out type of feeling. You know, I'm ready to turn you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you.
I didn't hear that.
Don't laugh at me because you even put it in the chat. Hey, life, can I come over there and talk to you? I saw, you know. And then I ain't going to say what else I wrote, but yeah, man.
Hey, look, that's what this whole thing is about.
Hey, Bella got to pull her. Hey, Bella, your hat been looking so sexy. Pull your hat back up.
He said, let me talk to you for a minute.
Hey, B.D.B. I hope is this for, there ain't no kids up here, is it?
Yes, no. I'm just kidding.
Hey, it gave me that LSS vibe, B.D.B. It gave me that LSS vibe, long, slow strokes vibe. Oh. I'm done, y'all.
What? What?
I'm done.
Hide the kids. Hey, look.
Keep it real, baby. Keep it real. That's what I do.
Look, one thing I was always told. One thing
Yeah,
I
look
was
at
told.
Bella. Bella done passed out. Can we get called 911 for Bella over there?
I was always told by one of my former managers. He said, "Honesty is policy." So I mean, hey, that's what this table is for. You pull up your chair. You be honest. I want you guys to be yourselves and be honest and straightforward. So yeah, I mean, critique. But, hey, listen. You hear the song, you hear the vibe. That's what it sounds like, you know. So I mean, it's no judgment, no judgment.
And it again, media said, "Bella, why you looking like that?"
If I had a hat, I'd be doing the same thing.
Hey man, don't ask me that, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Hey, look, Phantom, he told me, because like his last couple sets, he's always had that one track that he likes to do, you know, to slow it down for the grown and sexy. And I said, that's perfect, because you want to have that vibe. Like I said, you know, we're all grown, we're all adults, but we want that type of music. You know, it's not always about the hard hitting stuff. It's not always about the turn up in the club. That's all great. I love it just as much as the next person. But sometimes you got to just slow it down. Sometimes you just want that smooth finger step. You know.
Yep.
So you know,
I'm gonna give you that.
When I go to the gym, not recently, but when I go to the gym, I get more of a workout when I'm listening to slower music. I'm into the words, all of that. I mean, depending on what I'm doing, but yeah, man, sometimes you just want to slow it down.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That's what I love about this, because you got different blends of everything. So you never know what people have an ear for. I call that this whole Battle of the Beast thing. If I had to sum it up into 2 words, mood music. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a mood for whatever type of vibe you have. If you had a long day at work, you stressed out, whatever the case is, you could put something on like Climax. Even if you're single, just grab a glass of wine, just vibe out and stuff. You know? If you want to turn up, you got songs like In My Thoughts. You have stuff like Wanting More and All Right, or like Speed Racer. You know, you want that soundtrack type of vibe, then you got stuff like Good Evening and Night Fever, Digital. So it's just like, it's a little bit of everything. So it makes it perfect. It's so well balanced. I'm gonna dive into it more, but go ahead, you knew.
All right. So the first one, Night Fever, it's like a thriller type of game. Like the beat goes with the gamer's game, where it's a thriller. Okay. The Digital, it's futuristic kind of vibe, sci-fi, but it kept repeating the same thing over and over. And I understand he's doing them short, but you know, like the same beat kept going over and over. And I really wanted a little more of a boom in the middle of it or somewhere, and then keep it going from there. Okay, sorry, I really like the beat, but that's what I think. And he said to be honest. Okay, he said to be honest.
Be honest.
Okay, Skateboard. I needed a little more on that one for sure. I did need a little more on that one. Speed Racer, great beat, but it was short. It needed to go longer, because I was like, right when I started feeling, I was like, what just happened? Did he just turn it off? Like, what happened? We need more on that one. That one's great. I love that one. Then we have the Murakami. Is that how you say it?
Murakami.
Okay. That's more of a drinking wine, relaxing with your bae kind of thing, or driving down the coast, which he said California, and that's the first thing I thought about. I said I shouldn't have let you say it first, because I said it. I wrote it down, and you said it first.
Well, you knew I lived in Cali for 20 years, so yeah, yeah.
I'm originally from Cali as well, but I'm Louisiana now.
Okay.
And then Climax, I got Boom Boom Snap Snap with the snapping thing.
Yeah.
And great transition. So really, the one I liked on this one the best is the part where you're chilling with your bae and you're driving down the coast.
Okay.
Same here, B.D.B. I like the Climax, but that driving down the coast is something about just being taken out of this world and still be in this world, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Murakami, right? That's the one you guys are referring to, Murakami?
Number 5. I don't know how you say
Murakami. Murakami is the one with the drive.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, Murakami was number 5. Number 6 was Climax.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay. Yeah, that one for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was simple but layered also. So it just gave you that like vibe out kind of feel,
Right.
which I think we all kind of really gravitated to and enjoyed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we used to do that a lot when we were in California. We used to take that drive down the coast and listen to the beats, the oldies and all. Yeah, it was bomb. So yeah, I missed it.
Nice.
I miss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Guess I'm up. Phantom. I love the taglines, by the way, from KS and Phantom, like dope taglines. So I just had to say that. With Phantom, again, like for those who don't know, he's one of my mentors. He's always had a creative mind. For those who don't know, I do art and graphic design work. So I've known him ever since middle school. And the crazy part is I didn't even know we were cousins until like recently a couple months ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And that we're related. So it's insane.
That's cool.
But even the time that I knew him back when I met him in middle school, he's always had that creative element. And that's what made us like connect on such a big level. And then the fact that we were into like the same music and art as well, it was so dope. And he taught me a lot of stuff. So I definitely thank him for that. The music was new to me, but I knew he always liked music, but I didn't know he did music. But just to hear his sound and where it's going at this point, from everything I've heard from when he first started to where it is now, it's just dope. Like he just has so many different variations and he's very versatile with it. And you can definitely hear it in every single set that he's done on this platform. Like he has a little bit of everything. It's like, okay. It's to the point where like anything you want, guarantee he's got it. Like if you want some slow, sexy, he's got that. If you want that turn up, get live, he's got that. If you want the boom bap, you want something like, chill, vibrant, ambient, mellow, he's got that. Like he just has everything and it's perfect. And it just works for whatever type of mood you're in. So I definitely love that about his overall sound. It's very dope. It's very vintage. Again, just mood music. That's what I describe it as. Perfect. So Cuzzo, again, job well done. Keep it up. So the tough part, ladies and gentlemen, and I can already see it in everybody's faces too.
It is tough because I like that club and then I like the drive down the coast. But I'm sorry, Phantom. The reason why I went to you is because of that coast, that driving down the coast song. You brought me back to my old days when my husband.
Oh, still there?
Boy, it took her way back, BDP. She just disappeared. Okay.
Got lost in Murakami.
Right. That was my son calling. But
okay.
The coast, taking that drive down the coast with my husband, it just brought me back to that moment. And that was just like deep feeling for me. So yes, definitely Phantom, you did your thing on that one. I loved it. Loved it. Loved it.
All right. BGB or Ra, who wants
Bella
to
go, ladies first. Bella going first. I'm going last.
Listen. I enjoyed both artistries. I enjoyed both of their complexities to their beats, but I'm sorry, I have to give it to Phantom just because of the whole overall vibe from beginning to end. There wasn't one beat that I was like, no, I'm not feeling that one. Every single beat was something that I could hear myself and see myself listening to all the time. And I love, I'm a 90s kid, that's when I kind of like came into my own. And so the levels of complexity there that harken back to the 90s, man, he had me. And then you all put the Wu-Tang as a visual for step number one. I was like, children. Wu-Tang is for the children. Let's go. For Ra, who don't know Wu-Tang from Jump Street.
Man, don't listen to Bella. I know Wu-Tang. Y'all don't listen to Bella. That's been an ongoing joke.
We got to
I'm a
sound
fan
off
of
Wu-Tang, the best rap group of all time. Sound off on them.
Sound off. Sound off.
Sound off. All
I ain't
right.
gonna say nothing because I'm on your channel, BDB. Boy, you look, ain't on my channel. I wouldn't say the best group of all time, but
Oh, here you go. Come on.
I ain't gonna start with.
I have nothing else to say. That's proof positive.
Best rap group of all time. Who's better? They still together, still doing it. Even though he's no longer here, rest in peace, but they still together, still doing it. Still killing it. Still got the bangers.
All right, y'all win. They good. They good. I ain't going through this.
He just gonna say they good. It's like Coming to America. He's like, that boy good.
He real good.
The reason why I love the Wu-Tang Clan is because every one of them individually can blaze a mic. Every single one of them individually can blaze the mic.
Hey, you see what Tripping with Dre and Michelle said? Of all time, you stretching it, bro.
Hey, look, Dre.
Give me another group that every single one of them individually can blow from beginning to end, has bars on bars on bars.
Outside of the Locks, because they're a small group. They're probably number 2.
But at that level, we're talking 9 of these bros.
Well, they had a better chance. They had 18 people in the group.
Not 3, not the Locks, not 3. I'm talking about in that magnitude.
But they had 18 people in the group. It's kind of.
It was not 18 people. You need to stop. It was 9 people. It eventually became 10 when they added Kappa.
It looked like 18. Maybe they doubled it.
Every single one of them blew, though.
Because he's talking
about
all the other
1, 2, or 3. We're talking about 9 people.
Not look.
I can play an album from anybody or a song from anybody, and you be like, "Oh, yo, that's dope."
Yeah.
I ain't never say that. It must have been 99% of the people. I ain't never say that.
It's like that movie Warriors, where Cyrus was like, "You're standing right now in front of 100 delegates with 9 members from 100 delegates, and there's over 100 more." That's how it was with the Wu-Tang. Like I said, their impact was just there. To go from where they were to where they are now. Anytime you see that W, you know who it is. Anytime you hear that "so," and you know who it is. Name a group with a.
I ain't never heard that till now. Hey, I see the W. I know what the W BDB, but I ain't never heard no woo, whatever you just said. I ain't never heard that.
I watched their documentary.
Ain't nothing to F with.
Nah.
But I ain't about to get y'all out. I ain't about to get y'all Wu-Tang forever people all upset. I'm just gonna tell you what I think about this whole. No, what is this here? What is that? They're like,
that's
the W.
That's the W.
I thought that.
I love the Locks. I came up on the Locks.
When you know. Come on, Bella's World.
Yeah.
It's all Bella's all day. Let's go.
People why I'm a Wu-Tang fan. My uncle Earl.
Yeah, I love Wu-Tang. Just in case y'all wanted to subscribe to me and then y'all don't want to because I don't like Wu-Tang. I love Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is the best ever. All 1,800 of them. I like Wu-Tang.
Terrible. 2 reasons why I love the Wu-Tang. My uncle Earl, big shout out to him and Phantom. Love the Wu-Tang because of them. And,
yes.
And like I said, just so much creativity, so many different styles, flows, everything. So I mean,
absolutely.
Hey, but let me give you my vote, BDP. Let me tell you what I think here. And I didn't do an intro because I felt bad because I was late, but I got some disturbing news. I apologize to everybody for being late, but one of my uncles, my uncle that kind of raised me, was put in hospice earlier yesterday, I think.
Sorry to hear that.
So as soon as I get off, I got to take care of that. But I'll do an outroduction. I didn't do an introduction, but right now, man, both artists are great. It's kind of hard. I hate being put in a position where you have to pick one over the other because creativity is really within that individual. Creativity is within that individual. KST, I mean, you had a couple tracks that I would ride to, and out of the 6, I picked 1. Phantom, to me, gave me more versatility, whether I was riding down the coast, whether I was in the bedroom, whether I was popping toes or whatever I was doing. I mean, he gave me the versatility. Ain't go Bella with her. I mean, hey, y'all
popping toes.
Hey, I'm only acting a fool because I'm here with you, BDP.
In the entire.
Or if I wanted to have that nice jazz, Yeah, I'm trying to be serious and get through this.
No, go ahead. You just called me on guard with that one. You said popping toes. I was like, I thought you were going to say tag.
I'm done too, life. I'm done. What?
Thank you, Dre. You said popping toes.
Hey, Dre, I'm that you go run into at the barbecue 10 years from now that don't nobody want to talk to. Or everybody gonna want to talk to because I'm gonna keep it real. But hey, man.
No, go ahead, though, man.
Shout out to both artists. But which I do, I have to choose one. KST, keep doing your thing, brother. You got a lot of talent, but I would have to go with Phantom because if these were two different CDs with 6 tracks or whatever they call them now, I don't know what they call them now. But if this was two different things that I would buy off iTunes that had 6 tracks, I want to get the most for my money. And right now, the versatility would go to Phantom, but that's only Rod's opinion. That's only what I like. The next person could think totally different because they have a whole different vibe for music. So I think both were great, but for Rod's world, I would go with Phantom. But if I was a party, younger, in the scene type of dude, I probably would go with KST, but Rod's going with Phantom tonight.
Okay. Wise words from the toe popper.
Man, I should have never said that. Don't ever call me that again, B.D.B.
Hey, right.
Hey, I'm just kidding, man.
So you said it.
You always say Rod Entertainer, man. I'm gonna keep you on your toes. No pun intended. I'm gonna keep you on your toes.
There you go. Look, that's the creativity of us Leos. That's what we do.
You said it.
Yeah, right.
Hey, well, you knew when you had me and Bella on here, you was gonna get the real. Now I may be a little. I'm way more out there than Bella, but you knew you was gonna get the real.
I love it. That's why I bring everybody up on this thing. Like I said, it's a big table. All I need everybody to do is just pull the chairs up and let's have fun. This is what we need to do.
Hey, edit again, media. Oh my God. Hey, can y'all strike that from the record? I can really say that.
Wow. You stand 10 toes in that.
And see, here's the thing: with all these beats, Rod can pick any one of these songs and come up with a hit, popping toes. Or better yet, Dre, hook him up with a beat, popping toes. I know you got one in the catalog, fam. Let's get it popping.
Oh my God. Y'all, and every once in a while I pop over Edit Again Media's live stream and it just be so chill. Hey, Edit Again. Dre, it's gonna be a while before I come to y'all live stream because y'all ain't about to pull this popping toes out on me.
It's too late. It's already solidified. Popping toes coming soon. 2023. Guaranteed.
Hey, B.D.B., do me a favor, man. Oh my mama, oh my hood! Don't ever repeat this again, please.
What? Popping toes coming to a YouTube near you?
Lip seal.
It ain't though.
No, it ain't. And you know, if you don't say nothing, Bella will. Somebody gonna say something. You knew somebody.
Next thing you know,
B.D.B., I appreciate you having me on here, man. I am.
Yeah.
Looking at doing something, nothing like this here, but I really want to feature talent, more so people that sing or something on the Point Blank Experience, and just have people on and just like you're doing. But I'm not going to do beats, but learn about talent that's out there that we have no idea. Because I would have never heard of these two producers had it not been for you. And I want to thank you and commend you for what you're doing, man.
Right.
Lord,
thank you.
New channel, Point Blank, popping toes.
Oh man, who said that?
Hey, look,
Michelle.
Rod, it's out there. You might just embrace it. Look, Rod told me to tell you. He said, "Keep my toes out your mouth," like Will Smith.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
All right, let me do my thing. All right. Okay. I'm gonna say this real quick. Episode 4 reminds me so much of this one because if you guys go back and watch that one with Tone and Jamil, big shout out to both of them, extremely talented producers. This battle felt just like that, you know, where you have two different styles. Again, you have like, you know, your different variations, your transitions, and then you have one that's got a couple more like, you know, eclectic blends. I'm trying to keep from doing this, but I got to give it a draw just because, like, with KS, he already knows, and I told him my three-headed monster from him was In My Thoughts, Heat of the Night, and Good Evening. I absolutely love those, and I can't ignore those. The other three were good too, but those three right there definitely did it for me. Like that really had me scrounging my face up. Like when I first heard it, I was like, oh my God, like wow. Like definitely like he went into like the mad scientist mode with that one. Locked himself in the laboratory and just said, here you go. And I'm like, okay. And I see why it took so long. But yeah, I gotta give him credit for that because dope. And like I said, you know, the club vibe, I love it. I love the party and stuff. I love to definitely dance, have fun. So I definitely give him that.
Yeah.
I gotta give him his credit. Phantom, again, great versatility. You know, like I said, just from start to finish, like a little bit of something. You know, he had me bopping my head. He had me vibing out. He had me dancing. You know, he had me, you know, wind down with songs like Murakami and Climax and stuff. Like, so absolutely love it. So yeah, I gotta call it a draw with both of those. But it looks like we do have a winner. Big shout out to New York's finest, Phantom. Now, the question is, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in the live chat, judges, do you want to see these guys face off again? And if so,
Absolutely.
With
Yes.
different music.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
Because I think KST gonna come for him this time.
Oh yeah.
I think
yeah.
KST gonna.
I just have one thing to
You
say
say
to Phantom.
KFC.
Phantom,
it's a
stop
KST,
cutting off the
dog. That's
music when it
KST,
gets
man.
really, really good. Phantom, stop cutting off the music when it gets really, really good. It was like watching a movie and then you got to wait for the continuance 2 years later. Don't do that. Do not do
You
that.
said that about Phantom. Like I thought Climax was too long because I ain't gonna say nothing else.
No,
I thought
no.
Climax was too
The short ones.
I ain't
I'm
gonna say
talking about the
nothing
ones
else.
where he cut it off. I'm talking about the good ones that he cut off. The ones I said he cut off.
Yeah.
And I was like sitting there vibing to it and it was like, and it just cut off on me. So I was thinking of, you know, like when you watch a movie and you got to wait for it to come, you know, finish it. So don't do that again. Can you please make sure you keep it going? It was awesome.
Phantom, put
great
some
beats.
Climax on Speed Racer.
Great beats. Great beats.
Put some of Climax on Speed Racer, but all I know is
Great beats.
Climax was a little too long. I thought that was a remix. I thought that was like one of them 80s tracks, you know, where you had a 12-inch version. You know. B.D.B.G.P, you tripping, man.
You got to hear how it sounded as you said. He's like, yes, it was too long, 12 inches.
I mean, I'm talking about the 12-inch version of the album, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
I know. I was just saying.
You over there making up.
Hey, Dre said, he said, oh, fuck, over now. Hey, look, that's what we here to do. We're here to have fun. So, yeah, again, big shout out to both producers.
They're telling us to unplug your mic, Unc.
Who said that? Oh, they're tripping with Dre and Michelle.
Yeah.
Hey, Dre, I know that's you because Michelle wouldn't tell me that. Man, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just saying the song was long.
Dre said, oh, get off the grill.
I was talking about a 12-inch single. I don't know what y'all thinking about. I'm talking about a 12-inch single. You know, they call it remixes now, but Dre, you know what the hell I'm talking about over there.
Exactly.
Hey, BDB, it ain't no fun, man. I just got some terrible news. That's why I'm 15 minutes late. Now I'm over here laughing. It's late life.
Jay-Z said it best. It's only entertainment. This is what we're here to do. We're here to have fun. If you're not here to have fun,
it's only entertainment, baby. I'm here to entertain you. And speaking of entertainment, subscribe to all 17 channels I got. Let me entertain you all day long.
Absolutely. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy the vibes. So I want people to be themselves. I want y'all to be real. I want you to be honest. You know, again, that just makes it more fun, more pure entertainment. So I'm being myself.
And you see what that did again? Media say BDP?
Yes, I was just getting ready to tell you. She's going in on you again.
Yeah.
There he told again. Y'all ain't right. Hey, edit again, media girl. I've been supporting you all these years. Now you gonna clown me like that? Oh Lord, have mercy.
You did it, Rod. You did it. But again, big shout out to all of the producers doing their thing. Big shout out to all of my judges.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Before we forget, my lady, I forgot because I know she was having technical difficulties with the
Life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was life at?
yeah, her the thing was acting up on her end and stuff, but she's in the group chat and everything right
Yeah,
now.
I've been seeing her. I've been seeing her the whole time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Rama, real quick,
Yeah.
who'd you vote for? I'm sorry, because I meant to tell her to give me her tape and everything. Or
Hey
get-
man, you cheated though, dude. I know this your cousin and your friend, but you talking about this a draw.
No, look, listen. I have it there. I told everybody, I said, look, if you feel like in your heart of hearts it's a draw, then you can give it a draw. But if you feel like one was better than the other, you can definitely do that. I like to make it open. I don't like to force anything on
Do
anybody.
you do a draw every episode?
Not every episode. let me make this public. I know everybody's getting on me. They're like, B.D.B.G.P.
Hey,
Let me say
Life
this.
said her vote is for Phantom.
This, huh? Oh,
Her vote is for Phantom, Life.
Thank you, Life. You ain't over there talking about that's a draw. Thank you, Life.
Listen, let me make this PSA real quick. This is from your favorite gamer's favorite gamer, okay? Every episode won't be a draw. I can say that now. So episode 6, that's going to be taking place on Sunday, April 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys save the date and mark the calendar for that. I'm going to be dropping that link, getting that set up very soon. I can tell you right now, that episode is not going to be no draw. I already know who's going to win. I'm not telling y'all, but I can tell you right now.
Wait, whoa. How you know what's going on? Whoa. How you know who's gonna win? Do you know the beats?
Because listen, I'm the talent scout. I listen to everything before these episodes even air. So I'm already just like vibing out. Y'all think it's tough for y'all. It's harder for me because I'm putting this whole thing together by myself and I got to listen to all this music. All the guys in my group chat, we got about maybe 20 people in our group chat right now who are just like spinning beat after beat after beat. So I'm sitting here during my off time between everything I'm doing right now, listening and just like getting lost in the music. Like these guys are really dope, really dope. So it's tough for me. Like I really want to pick one over the other, but sometimes when I'm just so in tune with both sets, it's just like I can't. I really try, but I haven't done a draw for every episode. There were certain ones
I believe you, dog. I believe you.
But yeah, this was a draw for me. Like I said, I love both sets. It wasn't.
Hey, Edit Again Media, we cool again. Now that you say I'm your favorite finance guru, we cool again. We cool
Yeah.
again. Thank you.
So again, big shout out to everybody. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
No. Thank you for bringing that to YouTube, though. It's amazing. I enjoy doing this.
Thank you. And if you guys
Yeah, I agree with you, new man. Shout out to you because I've seen like 3 of these and they've all been dope. And I really appreciate what you're doing. And I really look forward to I know I had you on my channel for an interview. I look forward to meeting you and Life in person in June in wherever we're going to be. We don't need to tell everybody our business, but in Miami. I look forward to meeting y'all, man.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
hey, keep doing what you're doing, bro. And I appreciate your support. You know, every time I go to a different live stream that's not mine, B.D.B.G.P pops up, whether it's mine, Bella, whoever, you're there. You're
He's
there.
a great supporter. Great
Thank
supporter.
Y'all. Thank y'all.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Thank y'all. Don't make me cry. I don't want to do it.
You're like an all-around 100% because you're a great supporter and you're a great content creator.
And you have a terrible memory because you ain't gonna remember nothing about these toes. I don't want to hear nothing about that now.
Oh, no. Miami, look, me and my lady, we coming down there. We like 45 minutes away. We popping toes. So, sorry. You didn't know.
Y'all gonna be popping toes.
This is a recording. So you realize all we gotta do is watch the playback in front of everybody. And Dre, you guys are gonna be down there too. So Dre, you know we gotta mess with them. It's all love. It's all love. Like I said, it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
I'm glad you got these little bitty windows over here, so can't nobody see what I'm really doing. I'm like, oh Lord, man, never. It's all love, man. It's all love.
But seriously, I thank each and every one of y'all.
I don't know, Life. I don't know.
Nothing, Life. We ain't talking about Nathan.
We talk about his single, Popping the Toes and stuff like that. His new single that's coming out. It's gonna be dropping in June. So live from the Miami streets. So
Much love, bro.
Location. Yep, he did at it again. Media.
What?
he said it. He said it.
He
He's
told
back
us.
on you
No,
again.
they already. Everybody know where the location is. You know where the.
Yeah, so we definitely gonna have some fun. But
He told the location. Edit Again Media.
Hey, look, Rod, you done had some of the best like moments so far on YouTube, from the chair collapsing to this toe thing. So it's good though. It's entertainment. It's keeping people engaged. So
I don't blame you, life.
Have fun with it.
Entertainer.
Have
What'd you
fun
say,
with it.
Bella?
Total entertainer. Embarrassing toes. That's a bro nickname.
But you know what? It's so funny.
Gotta shake your head.
Bella called me Mr. Entertainer. You come right when I do this, y'all. It's really just me. It's not an entertainer. It's just really me. Life is short. I just did a live stream. Oh Lord.
No,
I
it's
don't even know what I just said, but you don't live long, damn it. You know what I'm talking about. You don't live long. All right. So we have to enjoy it, man. Seriously, all BS aside, we have to enjoy it, you know. And I could go through each and every day and think of something that's going to worry me, bother me, or piss me off. So I just want to smile. I'd rather smile and crack jokes instead. So.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with everything that's going on right now. I'm praying for you and your family.
Thank you. Yeah, even right now, you know, for me to be laughing here, and I got to make probably a couple calls. Probably tomorrow. It's kind of late now. I mean, I may be taking a flight in the next couple of days. So unexpectedly. So anyway, hey, you are you. That's why we love you. Thanks, Head Again in Media. And I knew you're going to say something, some toe joke right after that. Hey, B.D.B., I'm going to let you get off here, man. I need to get off here because man, it's been real, bro. It's been real. Thanks, you knew. Thanks, Brown Girl
You're
Bella.
welcome.
Life,
appreciate you having us laughing up here. You got it going on this morning, this evening. You did your thing.
Thank you, B.D.B.G.P. Much love, man.
Thank you all. So
this
again,
was amazing. This was amazing.
Absolutely.
It was nice meeting everybody up here in person. Well, see your faces up here. So.
You knew. I do.
You know, I've seen you in all kind of lives you knew, but I've never had the pleasure of being on the panel with you. So it was great.
It was a pleasure for me as well.
Yeah, again, and the panel for judges is open for anybody that wants to come back, that that's new, that wants to come up. You can definitely do so because we got about good 15 episodes left. I mean, there may be more, but right now we're locked into about like close to 20. So definitely, we got more in store, more music, more producers. Some of the other guys are in here now. They're vibing out. They're just waiting for their episode to come up. But they're definitely going to do their thing. But yeah, I do truly appreciate the love and support continuously from each and every one of y'all. I am going to wrap this up. I don't want to keep y'all. So again, big shout out to everybody on the panel. Big shout out to everybody that's tuning in, even if you're not commenting. Again, I truly appreciate the support, all support. So make sure that you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go around: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So until next time, signing off. This has been another episode of the Debate Table. Peace, love, good night. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.